Let's go through and look at each one of these four expressions that we're interested in. Our first one is our density at the mean. Well, for that one, what happens as the standard deviation increases? As sigma increases, that means that we have a higher standard deviation. That means that we're more likely to be far away from 5 and we're less likely to be near 5. If I want to write that out in some sort of sentences, I would say the probability z is far from 5 increases, and then conversely, the probability that z is near 5 decreases. And if I say that the probability that z is near 5 decreases, that's the same thing as saying that my density near 5 is going to decrease. So that means that fz at 5 comma sigma, the density at 5, is going to decrease. Now, what does the question want? We want which is increasing as sigma increases. So this first one is not going to be true. Another way that we could have done this, was a little bit more formal, is what is my density of a normal random variable with mean 5 and variance sigma at 5? This is going to be 1 over the square root of 2 pi times 1 over the standard deviation times e to the negative. This is not really a formula you should have memorized. I just want to sort of include this, for completeness, of the value we're evaluating the density minus the mean squared over 2 sigma squared. Let me call one of those things in there mu. And what is this? This is just a constant times 1 over sigma. As sigma increases, 1 over sigma decreases, and therefore that thing is going to decreasing. What about our other answer choices? Well, first of all, for B, what is my CDF at 3 as a function of sigma? Well, that's just a probability of being less than or equal to 3. So that's just going to be phi of 3, the value where we're evaluating it, minus our mean of 5, divided by the standard deviation of sigma. In other words, this is phi of negative 2 over sigma. What happens as sigma increases? As sigma increases, negative 2 divided by sigma is going to go to 0. It's a negative number, so this is going to increase to 0. And what are we going to get? We're going to get that the probability of being less than or equal to 3, this is going to increase to 1/2. So this is an increasing function, and therefore it works there. So our answer is going to be answer choice B. Let's briefly talk about answer choices C and D as well. For answer choice C, I want the probability of being less than or equal to 8. Well, as sigma is huge, there's going to be 8 in our mean is going away, so that probability is going to decrease down to 1/2. Or if you prefer in terms of a formula, this is our phi function evaluated at 8 minus 5 over sigma. That's going to decrease to phi of 0, which is equal to 1/2. Right, so this is decreasing to 1/2. And then D, what's a 25th percentile? The 25th percentile is going to be roughly negative, or the mean minus, the z value is going to be negative something, negative 0.67 or 0.68 or so. Let's call it negative 0.67. So this is negative 0.67 standard deviations. So it's 6.67 standard deviations below the mean. This is going to be my mean minus 0.67 times sigma. That goes to negative infinity as sigma increases. So answer choices C and D are wrong, and since answer choice B works, answer choice E is also wrong. And so therefore our answer is just answer choice B.